Now that we know how to do all these messaging tasks and we've got all these capabilities at our hand, let's go and it's really helpful to go back and be able to look through those tasks and maybe even download and work with them after we've completed them. And so this has allowed the ability to go view in the messaging task allows you to go and view things that you've done in the past. So there's a couple ways we can get to the view tasks. So if I've just done this resend, I can click here to the eyeball and I can go view the task. And here it's going to take me to the tasks page and it's going to select the browse task that I just completed. I could also come to the menu and click view tasks and it's going to take me to the same task view page. I've got the task ID here on the left. So if you're working with them, you can download them. You'll notice that the task ID has a special format to it. The first two characters are a shorthand for the type of task it is. So JB would be for JMS browse. You can see a JC is for a consume, a JD is for a JMS delete, JM for JMS move. The next part is the first 16 characters of the server that you're working with. I'm sorry, the last 16 characters of the server you're working with. So in this case, all these tasks were performed on the QM Lab 1 Queue Manager. The next character is whether it is a queue or topic, and then it's the last 16 characters of the destination that we're working with. And then the last part of is some random characters. And so this way, looking at the task ID, you can identify a little bit about it, and this is helpful if you've downloaded these and you want to know, hey, which queue manager, which queues are these on? We've got that information and the name of the task. When you click on a task, you can see you've got all the detail on the right. So you know what was the state, what was the status, what was the full URL of the server, what user was this sent at, how much time did it take, when did it start, what day and time did it run, what was the total number of size and bytes of this task, things of that nature. So it's kind of handy to be able to go back and look at these details. The other thing that's useful is, let's say we did this delete. So I grab this delete task. I can come up here and I can click download. And this will download the task. And I can save it. I can save the zip file on my computer. And let's go share that window. So you can see we've downloaded the task and we've unzipped it. There's an XML file which references the task itself. You can see here in the preview that there's all the information about the task. The M folder, when you go into the M folder, it has a list of all the files, and in there will be an XML file which is all the message metadata, like the headers and the properties. And then there'll be a message body, and it'll either be a TXT for text or BIN for binary data. Now we've got all the messages that are related to that task. And so it's helpful for working with when you do moves and deletes, if you need to go back and check or republish the data. On the task page, I can also select a couple of them and I can remove them. So if I do a really big task or something with a lot of messages and I want to come and help clean up the disk space, I can come back here and I can remove the tasks and clean them up. I can filter based on the type of task. So if I want to look for our resend task, I can sort by JMS resend, and you can see here there's the two resends, and here's the one from today in this demo, and I can come back and I can go and work on that task.